San Diego International Film Festival is back on October 18th, featuring a documentary called Running with Emilio. Joining us now to share more about this project, Richard and Diane Nares from the Emilio Nares Foundation. Good morning to both of you, and thank you for being here. Okay, tell us a little bit about this film and the inspiration behind it.
Well, the inspiration was definitely from Emilio, our son, whom we lost shortly before he turned 6. But also all the cancer children I've met over the past 20 years through the foundation. And the purpose of the run was to raise awareness and funds for our foundation that provides programs and services for families here that have cancer children. And the main one was Ride with Emilio, and it was just so important to get the word out on the programs that we do.
Diane, you were just here a few weeks ago, and you were talking about a big event and a fundraiser that you had. Remind those who may not know the story of your son.
Sure. Well, this is our 20th year of having the Emilio Nares Foundation and our annual Food and Wine fundraiser that we just did. And Emilio was diagnosed with ALL leukemia just after his 3rd birthday. And we had a 3-year journey together. With cancer treatment and a very, very difficult time for him. He passed away just before his 6th birthday. And my husband Richard has always been an ultra-marathon runner, and he ran from Seattle to San Diego, visiting 9 children's hospitals along the way to raise awareness of childhood cancer. This was 5 years ago, and that's what our documentary is about.
I'm in awe of how you've taken such a pain that I really wish that no parent would go through, and what you've done with it over the years. From bringing his name and being able to help other people. Now this documentary, running from Seattle to San Diego?
Yes, I stopped at, like Diane mentioned, to 7 different children's hospitals along the way to promote the foundation and what we do and what is possible. And it was just so important to bring that awareness to people out there.
How many miles was that?
1,700 miles. So I ran 30 miles a day, 6 days a week for 2.5 months.
And what would you do in the stops? That I'm curious. Yes.
Well, you know, again, I was just so focused on my mission, and it really was all about the suffering of these children. I just focused on what they go through. I could go through this, and like I said, really to raise awareness and funds for ENF.
So this journey that you were on coming down here and running was all made into a documentary.
That's right.
And people are going to see in this documentary from your start to finish and you stopping at these hospitals?
Yeah, yes. We're so fortunate and blessed to be in the San Diego International Film Festival to give the foundation this huge platform that any foundation would give their right arm to be, and the exposure we'll get. So we're deeply honored and excited about the film.
What do you want people to learn after watching this?
Well, I would say that people can endure more than they think.
Yeah.
And I think regardless of your age, you can set a goal. But for me, what the run did and the foundation's worked on was being of service to others was the biggest healing that I could get.
Yeah. We've heard that often, is that giving to others and that service to others is really sometimes the best medicine. May I ask how old you are?
I'm 70. I was 65 during the run.
You talk about endurance and resilience, and you ran all this and you were 65 when you did this.
Yeah, I turned 65 on the run.
Difficult?
Not at all. Not at all. I trained really hard, but it becomes, when you're so focused, it becomes more meditative. And you know why you're doing it is really the most important driving force, the inspiration I got from Emilio and all those other children.
What is that like to see your husband?
Yeah, it's amazing to me. It took me a while to wrap my head around the fact that he was really doing this. I was worried. I worried for him.
Yes.
I was worried for him before he took off from that day, that first day in Seattle, on his way to San Diego on foot for all those miles. I was just worried about it because he was 65 years old, and you know, what does this mean? But the thing is, all the way along when I would talk to him, he would always assure me, nothing hurts, I'm okay, my knees are fine, I'm doing fine, I'm good.
And he was right.
And he's right.
He's
he
right.
was.
Yeah.
He was.
Yeah.
Really good.
Well, thank you really for coming by and sharing your story and turning a tragedy in your life into something to being able to help others. And congratulations.
Thank you.
I mean, I don't think I've ran like 7 miles in my entire life, let alone all the way from Seattle to San Diego. So if you would like to watch this, it's at the San Diego International Film Festival. It's happening October 18th through the 22nd. Running with Emilio is showing on the 19th.
On Thursday, yes.
Okay,
Thursday, the
3:30.
3:30.
And we'll get all the information up. This looks like something that needs to be watched.
And
for
it's
sure.
also very exciting because Richard is a native San Diegan, so born and raised here, and our foundation is here. So
Okay, we'll get all the
Extra
information.
special.
I'm sure people are going to come out and see this. Thank you for
Thank
being
you.
here.
Thank you so much.
FoxEyeSanDiego.com. Click this scene on tab. We'll be right back.